back to Bill and the Boys. It's time for another Oscar Loves Lego, and we have got one of the brand new Wakanda Forever Lego sets. Which one we got, Oz?
We've got the Wakanda Forever Namors Throne Room set.
Namors Throne Room set. Which we think is a little deceptive. Now, we haven't seen Wakanda Forever yet. We're planning on going this weekend, maybe. But I don't believe this is Namor's throne room yet.
I think it's someone else's.
I think it's someone else's throne room. I don't believe this is Namor's throne room. I believe this is someone else's throne room. It will become Namor's throne room, but I don't believe when this film starts, this is Namor's throne room. But we'll go into that. It's a nice set, right?
Yes, it's got lots of cool play features.
It does.
Of good figures.
The one thing I'll give for this one as well is I think this has got broad appeal because I think it's good for playability. I mean, he's been playing with it for a week now, so I think playability is good. There's a lot that can be done there. But also, if you're an adult collector and you're looking for display pieces, this is bang on. I mean, as this looks good. So as kind of a shelf filler, this looks good, man. This looks really good because you can have your Namor on there. You got your Atuma, you've got it's good. I think as a display piece is good, and even with the submarine that we're going to show you as well, you could make with translucent elements a stand for the sub.
You can make I know what people do is to make it look like it's in the water. You can use fishing rope strings.
Yeah, and you can dangle it. Yeah, so you could suspend the sub, or you could put on translucent elements. But it's nice. It's a good one. There's a lot of detail to it. So let's get into it. Let's have a look at it, and Oz will tell you exactly what he thinks about it.
Yeah. So this is Namor's Throne Room Lego set. In my opinion, I really like it, even if it's not movie accurate. Even though in the trailer we can see someone lowering from the top down onto the throne.
Yeah, the throne looks pretty accurate to what's in the movie, and it's a gorgeous thing. I think as a display piece. Definitely. Good, yeah. If you're buying Lego rather than its play features just to display, this is a good one. This is a really good one because I mean it's almost like a diorama. It's almost like a movie scene.
I really like the features though, how it's got floating seaweed and the fish swimming about.
The fish are cool. The fish are really cool on the side of this. We can bring this up so you can see kind of a more detailed around. So we've got the fish there. We've got the seaweed. You can see I'm assuming shark teeth here.
Yeah, it probably is.
But it's a gorgeous thing, and if we get a back view of this, you can see the main play feature of this is tucked away here, but we'll show you that in a bit. But that's the main build that comes with the set, but also what comes with the set is...
we've got Shuri's submarine, Wakandan submarine.
So if they're going to go visit the people of Atlantis, and I don't believe it's called Atlantis in this, I think they've called it something else. Lumeria. It's bloody Atlantis. It was always Atlantis for the first 70 years of Marvel. It's Atlantis. But okay.
But it's got stud shooters and everything, which is really cool. I love how they have to get...
it's a very unique thing. I mean, the main problem that we had when we were setting up for this video is the fact that Shuri's hair is too big to close the submarine. So she's going to drown.
She's going to drown, yeah. Oh, but yeah, it's really cool build. I enjoyed it. When I first got the set in the store, I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger. But I was also expecting this to be a little bit smaller. Yeah,
this is actually quite a nice. It's actually quite a nice build. This, I mean, this is very unique. I've not seen. I mean, someone's probably going to go, there is. I've not seen one like this before. I think it's very nice with the translucent elements there as well. I think it's a gorgeous thing. I think this is really nice. And to be honest with you, I've seen the 3 Black Panther sets that they've done, and I really like them. 3? Yeah, you haven't seen the 3rd one. They've literally just released that because I think it gives away spoilers for the film.
Oh damn!
There's there's a ship, like a boat.
Isn't that the thing?
It ain't great.
It's not great.
No, it's just like a giant black triangle. It doesn't look good.
Oh yeah.
It looks kind of like the Domo from Eternals. It don't look good. Honestly, it looks quite bad. But the figures and whatnot, I might be completely wrong. But I think this is nice. This is a gorgeous one. So let's talk figures. Let's talk minifigs because we know that's your thing. So why don't we start with Shuri, who may or may not be the Black Panther.
This is the Shuri figure. I know what you're thinking. Why is she smiling? If I remove this massive hair, she's smiling both ways.
Smirkle smile. There was no kind of fight face on her, was there?
No, this is just more
Casual.
serious and
Yeah.
casual. I don't think they should have done two faces because two smiling faces.
No, I mean
because
it's too weird when they do that. It's like
it's like angry because this man could have killed your brother. We don't know yet.
We don't know.
Yeah.
He's definitely attacking your Wakanda.
Your Wakanda, yeah. But it's got back printing and all that. Of course, no arm printing. What
never
happened
do,
with
do
that?
they?
They used to a lot.
I know
didn't
they get a bit skimpy on the arm printing these days, don't they? And side leg print.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of anymore.
They've added yellow to her legs, like.
Yeah, and it's a very Wakanda suit, isn't it? It's got the black, purple, and
Black
gold.
Panther-y.
Yeah,
like in
it does.
the second trailer where you see Black Panther in the full suit, it looks like that. But that's Shuri with her big hair. Let's move on to what everyone thinks is going to be the big villain, but we don't think it's going to be the big villain.
No, I mean, again, spoilers, but I mean...
Namor's a hero.
Well, he is. I mean, this is the thing. It's a spoiler if you know, you're a massive Marvel fan that doesn't actually read Marvel comics. Namor's a hero. He's not a villain. He never was. I mean, he kind of was, I mean, in the beginning, but... No, he's not the big bad. So I'm kind of assuming he becomes an ally. But I think this is a bang-on figure. I think this is really good.
It's good for a first Namor figure. I love the pointy ears, just like in the comics.
Yeah, that's cool.
He has the boots.
He's got the feather boots to
Can
fly.
make him fly. I was expecting the spear to be shorter as well.
His spear is pretty massive. I mean, he's always kind of stuck that pose where the spear is just huge. And I mean, he does use that to kill sharks and whales and things. So yeah. But I think that Namor's bang on. I mean, for a first appearance in a set as well,
it's
a good one.
Yeah, Dad said he wanted it to be in costume, didn't he?
Yeah, the original Namor, I mean, he went through a few costumes, but I'd like to see Namor's kind of... If Namor's going to appear in Avengers movies, he's not going to walk around in a G-string. He's not, is he? He's going to have an outfit. He's going to have a suit because it's going to be a bit weird.
No one wants to see that.
No one wants to see that.
It's going to just him casually walking.
Exactly. He's just striding along in his budgie smugglers. No one wants to see that. So I'd like to see what his suit is going to be, but we'll see on that one.
So,
and then
Namor does have an extra face. It's like smirk with an eyebrow raised.
There you go, smirky face. And then what's the face you got on him at the moment?
His serious face.
Fight face. There we go. And then we do have a third figure in this set, which is...
Atuma. Now, the only reason I learned about Atuma was in 2018 when we got the Lego Marvel Superheroes game. He was like the villain.
This is the villain. This is the villain of Wakanda Forever. I would put my house on it. This is the villain of Wakanda Forever, and I'm assuming Namor's going to turn on him.
Atuma was the king of Lumeria in the actual...
Atlantis.
He was king of Atlantis in the game, and that's what he was known as. I like the spear, but in Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, there was like, he had this massive ass sword.
Mm-hmm. I think the coolest thing with this, the standout with this minifig, is this headpiece.
The headpiece, yeah. That just, man, that looks amazing. It looks like a hammerhead shark almost.
Yeah. I don't think it's unique though. Isn't this didn't this appear in a Ninjago set or something?
There were pieces like it,
right,
I believe, but this is first time.
And Atuma does have two faces, doesn't he?
Yeah, he has like this really angry looking face, and then he also has this, like bodyguard type face.
Mm-hmm.
But he also does appear in the second set. Does he appear in the boat set?
Yeah.
He does. Okay, so he appears in all three sets, but
I believe you get all of the figures that appeared in the other two sets in the boat set. I don't think there's anything exclusive to the boat set.
Namor's in the boat set.
Namor's in the boat set. You get Ironheart. You get Shuri.
That's the figure I really want. I really want Ironheart.
You definitely get Ironheart. I know that, but I think she's a different one. I think it's.
Is it the actual suit?
Yes, I think it is.
Because in the second trailer, she's actually fully in the suit.
I think it is.
Isn't she? Yeah.
But why don't we look at the play features on this thing? So what does this thing actually do?
So if you turn to the main...
Does that mouth close?
in the back- No.
No?
This
Okay.
tooth is blocking it.
That's fair enough. Okay.
But you can move it. Now, if you open this up, you have secret treasure.
So there's a secret treasures in the back of the throne. But then, what Oscar didn't know, which we just found out a minute ago.
It hit me in the hand.
Right, so this throne is actually a weapon. So you're going to pop that in there like that. And then by pushing the treasure chest at the back, this should fire the disc. Pretty cool, right? So you're going to have Namor up here on his throne. Now, I'm convinced he stands on it. Oscar's telling me he sits.
Well, he can sit or stand.
We're going to have him sat on his throne.
Shuri tries to come in.
Shuri's going to come in, talk a whole lot of smack, and he's just going to go bang and take her out with the throne. It's a pretty nifty throne. I think more people should have done that with their thrones. Are these stud shooters on her hands?
No. They're just... Those are her casual weapons. She uses them in Infinity War when she's fighting off Corvus Glaive.
Okay, well, I'd say this is a solid set. How much was this set, Oz?
£35 in Asda, I think.
Was it 35 quid?
Yeah, in Asda, but it might have been 25.
I think it was. I don't think it was 35 quid. I think it was 25 quid.
That's what it was in Smith's, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe this was 25 quid. And for that, I think it's solid. I mean, for what you're essentially getting, 2 brand new figures, first time in the line with Attuma and Namor. You're getting this new version of Shuri. You're getting 2 builds, a vehicle, the throne, which I think is lovely. Again, as just a standalone piece, if you wanted something to display on a shelf, I think that's pretty good. I think that's pretty nice. I would say it's a solid set. What would you say? I mean, you've been playing with it for a week.
I mean, I like it. I think there's a lot of playability with it. Sometimes, I know you might think I'm weird, guys.
We do.
But okay, sometimes I use the Fantastic Four because my custom Fantastic Four, that is, because Namor, as my dad said earlier, is a Fantastic Four.
He is
character,
a Fantastic Four character,
not a Black Panther character.
He is not a Black Panther character.
But yeah, sometimes I use him. Sometimes I use Okoye just to even out the battle a little bit.
Yeah. So you've been using it. You've been playing with it. So
yeah.
What we need to know is okay, Shuri, marks out of 10 for your Shuri figure. What are you giving her out of 10?
So far, it's got to be 7.
7?
But it would be higher if her hair didn't drown her.
Yeah, if the hair fit in the submarine, I mean that's quite a major. So Attuma, what are we giving Attuma? Marks out of 10.
9.
9. That is a solid score at 9. I mean that gold, you can see the light catching
good.
that. This unique headpiece. It's a good figure. It's a solid figure. And then finally, Namor. What are we giving Namor?
It's got to be a 10.
Namor's getting a 10.
It's perfect.
I think they've nailed him. I think he looks really good. I think they've absolutely nailed the figure, and I would agree with you. I think he is a 10. I think they've got that absolutely spot on. The only thing I think I would have preferred to have seen.
I'm pretty sure in the movie he has like a mustache, like a small type. Of
Kind of little pencil mustache. I would like to have seen this be a physical element, something that actually went around the neck rather than just a print. But other than that, I think he's spot on. I think he's really good.
Mobility.
Yeah, let's have a chat.
Yeah.
That is Namor's throne room. It's a solid set, right?
Yeah, it looked really good. I just loved the entire decor, if you can say so.
Now there are 2 other sets. There are 3 other sets in this range. One of them is a 4+. So it's a very small 4+ set.
It comes
but
with a Black Panther.
yeah,
and like
but of the main range, there are 3 sets. There's this one. There is the next one up, which is Shuri's Sunbird.
Yeah, it's something like that.
It's really nice. Yeah. It's really nice.
It's like a plain type thing.
And that one's retailing around about 45 to 55 quid, depending on where you buy it from.
Smith's.
Smith's Toy Superstore is always a good place. But it's really nice. There's a lot of detail to that one. Who knows what Father Christmas will bring? Maybe we'll see it. And then there is a 3rd set, which has literally just been released. So these 2 went first. The 3rd set has just been released because I'm assuming it's got major spoilers for the film in it. So I won't go into too much detail what's in it. But it's a boat. It's a ship. But it don't look great from what I've seen. I mean, I'm going to have to see what other people...
But
no, it
comes with the first, fully Mark what
I think it does. I think it does, but it just looks like a giant black triangle. There is very little detail to it. I'm serious. It doesn't look like a boat. It just looks like a black triangle Lego build. Honestly, there is no detail to it. That doesn't mean it's bad. I don't know enough about it. I've seen a couple of images and gone, it's a bit weird, because it looks like the front of a boat. It doesn't. It looks like there's a whole boat, and what they've given you is just the bow of a ship. It doesn't look so. I don't know. But who knows? Maybe that one will appear on here at some point. The one thing that definitely will be appearing on the channel in what's today's date, the 12th.
It's the 12th of November today.
So in 18 days' time, something that will start appearing on the channel daily in shorts is, what have you got for December, Roz?
We have got now the Guardians of the Galaxy Advent Calendar, which we believe is based off of the
holiday special.
Holiday special, yeah.
So there are a lot of unique minifigures inside that calendar because they are Christmas themed. So you kind of got Drax with his Christmas jumper and things like that.
The Drax looks so much better. He's like...
The calendar's always a great place to get unique builds because you'll never get them again. So when you get these
you're never going to get like Drax in a Christmas sweater.
You're not. I mean, it was like when Star Wars have done it, like the white Chewbacca with the Christmas like bandolier. That one's so cool. Yeah. And like Yoda Santa and things like that.
Yeah,
there's some really nice ones out there. So this is the second Marvel Advent calendar they've done. Last year it was just Avengers themed, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was like based off of like this Avengers show, like Lego show type thing.
Yeah, it was. So you got some cool ones in that. I mean, you got Spider-Man in his Christmas jumper.
Yeah, and you got Iron Man in a Christmas jumper. You got Thor.
There was some nice builds. There was like an Infinity Gauntlet Christmas tree. There was some nice stuff. There was some cool stuff. Wasn't there an Iron Man snowman?
Yeah, I think it was an Iron Man.
So again, with that, you could get an Iron Man head that was completely white. You're never going to get that anywhere else. So it's nice to do that. And in this one, I believe there's a Thanos snowman in this one.
Yeah, it looks good.
So there's some really cool stuff in this one. It's really nice. But it is all based on Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special, which is being released on Disney Plus toward the end of this month. We will be talking about that in the Marvel Talk, which will be coming up very shortly as well. That's all for this one. In a world where you can be anything at all, just be
kind.
And I'm just going to be nice. Remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one.
Bye.